What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with another PC pickup mail day / card show recap. Combination of ways I acquired these cards, but definitely due to make a pickup video. So that's what I'm doing. Baseball continues to draw ever closer. Preseason games have begun. Always exciting to see the guys on the field playing games. Obviously, it's a slow process. A lot of minor leaguers involved and such, just kind of getting the reps in. But once they start playing games, you know you're getting real close to the start of the regular season. I mean, just over a month away. So super excited to have baseball back and getting closer to the 2024 season, which hopefully will be exciting and fun-filled. And you know, you start thinking about it, right? Well, it's cold out. You start thinking about going to games and watching games. And of course, that all is intertwined with the hobby, thinking about what's to come in the future, what has come in the past, picking stuff up and enjoying the hobby. So, got a bunch of stuff here I'll share with you. Some stuff that came in from Topps, some stuff from fellow collectors, eBay pickups, and then some stuff from Card Show last week. So let's get started with some of the pickups. We'll start with this sweet Satchel Paige 2024 Topps Living Set. What an absolutely beautiful card. The Living Set is awesome. I've enjoyed it for years. I just haven't picked up a ton in recent times. Just, you know, there's just so much to buy. And I'd like to add some of the ones I've missed over time. But when I saw the Satchel Paige come out, I was like, I knew I had to have one for the collection. So I ordered a 20-pack. You know, I'll list some up in the eBay store and then definitely keep one in the collection. But absolutely gorgeous card. Feels like a must-have for the, you know, big-time true baseball fans out there. So beautiful, beautiful Satchel Paige. Loving that 53 design for the Satchel Paige. And then an eBay pickup was the master photo of Bryce Harper from 2023 Topps Stadium Club. These are available exclusively in the blaster boxes. So I opened 2 blasters, did not hit a Harper, so I wanted to pick it up. They're not crazy expensive, and I actually got the 2022 version with it as well. So really cool. I'm a big fan. I've become a bigger fan over time of the box toppers, the box exclusives, kind of the oddball size things. I know some people aren't in love with them, but I actually think they're super cool. Just get yourself a big semi-rigid holder, and it's easy to store them and such. So they're really cool. They're great looking and certainly bring you back to the early 90s when Stadium Club first came out. So some cool pickups there. Some other eBay pickups, random stuff. Here's a Troy Brown red refractor from Bowman's Best. Not a lot of red in there, just kind of in the outlines and such. That's numbered out of 200. That's from 2002 Bowman's Best. Troy Brown, excellent player in the late 90s, early 2000s. Huge part of the 2001 Patriots Super Bowl run. Kind of did it all. He was on some of the other teams in 03 and 04 as well. Primarily a wide receiver, but really he got his start more as a special teams guy, kick returner, punt returner, and then grew into, you know, a big-time receiver, and then even played some cornerback for a period of time. So just an awesome all-around player and a fan favorite in New England. Another eBay pickup. This is a Reese Hoskins. That's a refractor from Finest Flashbacks, the uncommon silver refractor. Not showing a lot of refractor shine. It's there. It's just very, very light. They didn't do the best job, in my opinion, with Finest Flashbacks this past year. I mean, the design is the design. You're using the old design. Just not as many color parallels and such. And just some of the shine doesn't stand out as much as it could or should. This shine does stand out. This is an eBay pickup of Matt Strom. Yellow mini diamond refractor from Topps Chrome Update. Serial numbered out of 75. Matt Strom, probably best known for being part of the hobby. He has a YouTube channel, collects cards, is on the Card Life TV series, which you can catch on a lot of cable channels as well. And my favorite part is he was an excellent part of the 2003 Phillies bullpen. Actually started some games for them as well. And hopefully he will continue to pitch well this year, but really gutsy guy out there on the mound and such. So fun to watch on the field, and then, of course, off the field as well. So cool looking refractor there. This one I picked up off of eBay, but it was a Topps exclusive recently. It's from the Throwback Thursday 1968 Topps game. Bryce Harper. So obviously, whenever they do a Philly in the Throwback Thursdays, I try and get the cards. They do like image variations and such now as well. I haven't really picked many of them up. Not that I wouldn't be opposed, but they're tough to get, and they're usually pretty pricey. But, I kind of wish they made it like the 68 Topps game card with the rounded corners and such. Make it a little more authentic looking, but cool nonetheless. So happy to add another Harper and Philly to the collection. This is directly from Topps, and it is a Topps Now that finally came in, and it's no fault of Topps. It comes down to when the player has time and is able and does sign their cards, but this is from the Wild Card Game 2. This is numbered to 99, autograph of Bryson Stott. Hit a grand slam to kind of put that game away against the Marlins, so I think it was only the second grand slam in franchise history in the postseason. I happened to be there for the first one. That was Shane Victorino against the Milwaukee Brewers back in 2008. So this card, I actually love the back. The back, I think, would have been better at the front. In my opinion, I would have preferred that. I mean, the bat slam is cool, but I don't know. It's not my favorite image, and the bat slam just wasn't as impactful as the Rhys Hoskins bat slam the year before. But that's one of those times where vertical, horizontal, people have different opinions. This is a case where that image, yeah, sometimes that just works a little better. But sweet card regardless. Bryson Stott, excellent player, really underrated second baseman. I think to the general baseball fan probably isn't quite as aware. Could have, maybe should have won the Gold Glove last year. Excellent defender, and he's a continuously improving hitter. He's the type of guy who looks like he might have a chance to hit, say, 300, building up some more power and such. So we got a slab here, and this was a gift from Nick, who is Web of Cards. He sent this to me, so a free little gift, which I appreciate, Nick. It's a 2012 Bowman rookie card of Bryce Harper and an SGC old label, Mint 9. So a 96 Mint 9. Just a sweet Bowman rookie of Bryce Harper. Like that old Bowman look. It's a nice, classic, clean-looking card. Obviously, Harper now with the Phillies, continuing to just have a fabulous career. Just really, really good player, obviously. And, there's ups and downs in every player's career, but he's been really good in his first 5 years now with the Phillies. Hard to believe he's been there that long. All right, one more group of stuff. So this is an eBay purchase, and I don't know how I didn't have these. I'm sure I have a few loose cards somehow. And at some point it occurred to me, I don't have these, and I need these for my binder for my Ultimate Topps team set. They're not part of the Topps standard release, but when it's in that design, I always add it. And this is the 1989, 1990, and 1991 Topps debut Phillies team sets. So some kind of bonus sets they put out with some players who debuted. So we got the 1990 design with Pat Combs. He was a really promising lefty who, didn't really live up to what he had showed at periods of time, but really good. Jason Grimsley, who was with the Phillies at one point, he gave up the home run to Scott Hatteberg, if you guys ever saw Moneyball, many years later. I think he was with Kansas City at that time. Chuck McElroy. This guy, I remember having some good games. He used to wear big glasses. Not in that one, though. Wes Chamberlain. This is the 1991 set. He was part of the 93 Phillies. Dave Hollins, who was one of those awesome Rule 5 steals. Like the Phillies grabbed him, and he developed and ended up making an all-star game and having a couple really big years and was a big part of that 93 team as well. We got Chuck Malone. He had kind of a cup of coffee. Mickey Morandini, saw his major league debut live as a little kid, so that was always cool. And then, again, he was a guy who ended up developing. He was a big part of the 93 team, really a sneaky good player, pretty good defensively, had a ton of like triples and such, and then eventually made an all-star game with the Phillies in the mid-90s as well. Jim Vatcher, not kind of a long-term guy. He was there for a little bit. See some of his statistics there, 46 at-bats with the Phillies. Wasn't there too much longer after that. Here is Andy Ashby. He was a two-time Philly. His second stint did not work out that well. He kind of, after he left the Phillies the first time, established himself as a really good pitcher with San Diego. Maybe even made an all-star game or two. I can't remember specifically offhand. Phillies acquired him the one offseason in a trade, and things just did not go well. Is Kim Baptiste. He had a huge postseason hit, walk-off hit for the Phillies against the Braves in the 93 NLCS. We got Cliff Brantley. Remember him as a kid. Emilio Carreno. Can't say I know much about him or have any memory of him at all. Most guys I do. Braulio Castillo. He was not good. He hit 173 with the Phillies in 91, and it didn't get much better after that either. Braulio Castillo, Doug Lindsay, kind of a short-term guy, and then Tim Mauser. So this is actually 90 and 91, right? I don't think they had any in 89 there. I guess 89, well, so it's 90, 91, and 92, yeah. So the guy had it mislabeled. But very cool. Super happy to get those in. Somehow you end up missing cards and you eventually realize it. So happy to get them into the collection. They should have been in the collection quite a bit earlier. And then finally, some pickups from local card show, Neshaminy show last week. Very tight window last week. Super busy. Last weekend, I had family stuff going on and I had work obligations, and I was like crazy behind with eBay stuff with 2024 tops. So it was really tough. I got to the show on Friday for a couple hours in the morning, and these are some of the things I picked up for the PC. One football autograph, Antoine Smith. Just, he was a Bills rookie in the late 90s and ended up in New England, part of the 01 Patriots Super Bowl team and 03. Able to grab that one nice and cheap. Baseball's exciting stars from Fleer 87, Von Hayes. Anytime you can find a Von Hayes you don't have in your collection, it's a good day. This is John Kruk short print from Allen and Ginter last year, one I hadn't pulled, and a couple Roy Halladay Gypsy Queen cards. This is a no-hitter. Commemorates his no-hitter in the postseason, which I was lucky enough to be in attendance. And just, I don't know, I missed the Gypsy Queen got cut. It wasn't everyone's favorite set. It was never the most popular set, but it was always a set I enjoyed. I always thought it had nice images and such. So, I'm not desperately missing the set, but I kind of miss it. I like when I come across an old Gypsy Queen card for the collection. And then I got this Bryce Harper foil. I don't know exactly what this one's out of. They obviously make so many. I don't know if this is the foil from the Monster boxes or one of the other exclusives, but it looked cool and I was happy to add it to the collection. And then the bigger purchase were some Harper autographs. So we got 5 of them here. So my dad was with me at the show and he was kind of I had seen these and I looked at a couple of them. It's like, oh, they're cool, but didn't really... I was looking at some other stuff, and then he was looking at them and started asking about pricing, and I kind of got involved and ended up working out a deal for all 5. And I thought they were fairly priced to begin with, and really it kind of started too because another dealer was kind of trying to bundle stuff up, and the guy selling the cards, was kind of helping someone out and said he preferred to, sell them into a collection as opposed to the dealer. So was able to pick these up. So this is from Clearly Authentic 2020. This is the 51 Topps Harper Auto, numbered to 25. It's an acetate card, obviously clearly authentic. Cool looking card, but never my favorite for autographs because there's just not enough space on it. So inevitably, most of the players end up signing over their face, which to me is just not the best of looks. But I was able to pick that one up. This is a Bowman Sterling, or is it Topps Sterling? This one obviously was purchased on eBay, so it has the eBay authenticity guarantee. 2023 Topps Sterling. So you got 3 pieces of relic there, a little image, and an auto. So it's a cool looking card. It's definitely different looking. I prefer cards with bigger images of the player and then the autograph. I feel like there's just a lot of space dedicated to 3 really small swatches, but still cool regardless. And then we got a Topps Pristine, Popular Demand, Bryce Harper autographed relic. So you got a piece of the powder blue. He's featured in the gray road jersey. And it's obviously autographed. Cool card there. This is my favorite of the grouping, and this is from Topps Archives. Is it 2022 or 2023? This is 2022. So the 2022 postcard set. So there's a jumbo version of these that were box toppers, which look amazing. And then there was the regular standard size card inserts, and then of course there were autograph parallels. And these are just awesome. Greetings from Philadelphia. You got the Liberty Bell, Bryce Harper. Just a great looking card. And to me, I mean, I get these other ones are fancy with their shine and their chrome and their relics. This is the best looking card of the bunch, in my opinion. Just a good old colorful paper card. The autograph pops. You know, it's just got some great images. It connects with the team. I just love this card. I think it's awesome. This is probably considered one of the cheaper cards. If I had to choose just one to keep, this would be the one I would keep. Just gorgeous. And then the final card, this is also really nice as well. This is from 2022 Topps Definitive Collection. And this is a great looking card. Gold frame, great image, sweet autograph. Don't love the purple parallel. If it was red, it would look better. If it was blue, it would look better. It's serial numbered 6 of 10, which is kind of cool. You know, I don't chase them, but 610 is my birthday, so like if I pull one or if it just happens to have the number, it adds a little bit. It's not any type of big deal. But the purple parallel, you know, I wouldn't specifically pay a premium for a purple parallel. That has nothing to do with the Phillies colors. So that's my only you know, part that I would pick apart on this card. You know, it's a gorgeous card regardless, but you know, don't love the purple. So either way, it's a great lot. I got them at a really good price. It's a good enough price that I could keep a couple and probably sell a couple if I chose to. I mean, I'm not putting any of them up for sale at this time, but always cool to work out a good bundle deal. Definitely not a cheap bundle deal by any means either. I mean, Bryce Harper cards aren't exactly cheap, but a lot of fun pickups. Super happy to add all this stuff, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you're having fun in the hobby. Comment below, let me know what you think of the pickups, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.